Julie Chrisley's plastic surgeon is standing up for her and begging the court for mercy. He is praising the Chrisley Knows Best star with the clear hopes that her sentence will be reduced. However, what exactly did this surgeon say in an attempt to get on the court's good side? More so, do the fans think that he has any credibility in this case? Read on for more details and to see the letter he wrote to try to save his dear friend. Julie Chrisley's plastic surgeon begs court for mercy. Obviously, there are some people who believe that Todd and Julie Chrisley did not deserve the punishment that they got. Todd was sentenced to 12 years behind bars while his wife, Julie, received 7 years. Furthermore, they were sent to separate places as Todd is in Pensacola and Julie is in Kentucky. Plus, they are struggling to communicate and most likely won't see each other until Julie is released. Did Julie deserve to be implicated? That is debatable, but one person who is standing up for the reality star is her plastic surgeon. According to a Reddit thread, a plastic surgeon close to Julie Chrisley wrote a letter on her behalf to get less in her time. Dr. Jacob G. Unger basically begged the court to grant mercy to Julie. In his letter, he shared that she was not just a family friend, but a professional confidant whom he had known for a long time. Additionally, he alluded to her being trustworthy and never felt that she had any ulterior motives. More so, Dr. Unger noted that Julie's family and being a good person were vital to her. He concluded with G** being her core, so he had absolutely no problem going to bat for Julie Chrisley. Fans were quick to respond to this letter. Of course he is going to write this. He has lost 2 good customers. One noted. Another added, "The writing makes me cringe. Stick to surgery." Finally, a Redditor chimed in with, "Between Todd and Julie alone, they paid his whole way. Of course he don't want to lose them." It's clear that no one really trusts that this doctor's motives were pure. Todd can't be trusted. Despite being behind bars, new episodes of Chrisley Knows Best have started to air. In the premiere episode, Julie Chrisley was livid with Todd as he had repeatedly lied to her. Fans then alluded to the fact that he just cannot be trusted. Now they are both paying the price for bank fraud and tax evasion. It does not appear that this plastic surgeon's letter has done much, but will he still be there when Julie is released? Do you think what this doctor said holds any water? Let us know and watch new episodes of Chrisley Knows Best Mondays on USA. In the glamorous world of Hollywood, where image is everything, plastic surgery is a ubiquitous facet of life. Celebrities often rely on the skilled hands of plastic surgeons to maintain their youthful appearance and enhance their beauty. Among these surgeons, Dr. Richard Matthews had long been a name synonymous with perfection. He was a master of his craft, with a client list that included some of the biggest stars in the industry. However, Dr. Matthews' reputation took a tumultuous turn when he found himself entangled in a legal battle that would threaten to unravel his career and personal life. Julie Chrisley, a reality TV star known for her lavish lifestyle and unapologetic attitude, had become one of Dr. Matthews' most high-profile clients. For years, she had entrusted him with her appearance, from Botox treatments to lip fillers and facelifts. Their professional relationship was shrouded in confidentiality and trust, as Dr. Matthews had always prided himself on discretion and ethical conduct. However, when Julie Chrisley decided to go public with her plastic surgery journey, things took an unexpected turn. In a tell-all interview, she not only acknowledged her procedures, but also claimed that Dr. Matthews had encouraged her to undergo excessive treatments, allegedly pressuring her into surgeries she didn't need. The ensuing media frenzy placed the renowned surgeon at the center of a legal and public relations nightmare. The allegations put Dr. Matthews in an untenable position. As the court proceedings loomed, he found himself not only fighting to clear his name, but also to salvage his reputation and livelihood. In a desperate plea, he begged the court for mercy, stating his side of the story and hoping to shed light on the complexities of the plastic surgery industry and the ethical dilemmas faced by professionals in the field. In the courtroom, Dr. Matthews appeared as a man with the weight of the world on his shoulders. His once immaculate appearance now bore the scars of relentless media scrutiny and personal anguish. He began his defense with a heartfelt recount of his journey into the world of plastic surgery. Into the specifics of his work with Julie Chrisley, Dr. Matthews detailed the consultations and the decisions that led to each procedure. He presented medical records and expert testimonies to demonstrate that every step in the process had adhered to the highest standards of ethical and medical practice. He emphasized the importance of informed consent, explaining that Ms. Chrisley had been fully aware of the potential risks and benefits of each procedure. Julie Chrisley, seated in the courtroom, appeared visibly uncomfortable as Dr. Matthews defended his actions. Her expression was a mix of guilt, anger, and unease. It was evident that this was not the narrative she had anticipated. Dr. Matthews continued, "I am deeply committed to the ethical principles of my profession. I would never compromise a patient's well-being for the sake of profit or personal gain. I urged Ms. Chrisley to make decisions that I believed were in her best interest, but I never coerced or pressured her in any way." He went on to discuss the complexities of the plastic surgery industry, where the boundaries of beauty and perfection are constantly shifting. "The pursuit of beauty is deeply personal and subjective," he noted. "As a plastic surgeon, I have to balance the desires of my patients with my ethical duty to ensure their safety and well-being. It's a delicate line to walk, and I take it very seriously." Dr. Matthews' defense rested on the argument that Julie Chrisley, as a celebrity in the public eye, had been subject to unique pressures and expectations. He argued that her decision to go public with her story had skewed the perception of their professional relationship, causing undue harm to his reputation. As the court proceedings unfolded, a prominent plastic surgery ethics expert, Dr. Emily Williams, was called to the stand. Dr. Williams explained the nuanced ethical dilemmas faced by plastic surgeons, especially when dealing with high-profile clients. She stressed that patient autonomy and informed consent were paramount, and it was the surgeon's responsibility to provide honest guidance while respecting the patient's desires. Dr. Williams explained, "Plastic surgeons must tread carefully, especially when dealing with clients who are in the public eye. It's a delicate balance between fulfilling their aesthetic desires and ensuring their safety. In my professional opinion, Dr. Matthews' actions in this case were well within the boundaries of ethical practice." As the trial neared its conclusion, the courtroom was abuzz with debate and speculation. The media circus had not abated, but the proceedings had exposed the intricate dynamics of the plastic surgery industry and the challenges faced by both surgeons and their clients. In his closing statement, Dr. Matthews reiterated his plea for mercy, not just for himself, but for the profession as a whole. "I stand before you today, not just as an individual, but as a representative of the plastic surgery community," he implored. "Our industry is often misunderstood, and I hope that my case can shed light on the complexities we face daily. I urge the court to consider not only the specifics of my situation, but also the broader implications for plastic surgeons and their clients." As the case went to the jury, it became clear that the outcome would have far-reaching consequences. Would Julie Chrisley's allegations shatter Dr. Matthews' career, or would the court recognize the ethical principles he had upheld throughout his career? The verdict held the power to redefine the boundaries of responsibility in the realm of plastic surgery. The jury's deliberations were intense and lengthy, reflecting the gravity of the case. In the end, they returned with a verdict: not guilty. Dr. Matthews was acquitted of all charges, and his reputation was cleared of any wrongdoing. The courtroom erupted in a mix of emotions. Julie Chrisley, who had hoped for vindication, was left disheartened. Dr. Matthews, on the other hand, felt a wave of relief wash over him. He had fought for his career and the integrity of his profession, and the court had recognized his commitment to ethical practice. As the news of the verdict spread, it ignited a debate on the responsibility of both plastic surgeons and their clients. The case served as a catalyst for discussions on informed consent, patient autonomy, and the pressures faced by individuals in the public eye to maintain their image. It prompted calls for greater transparency and education in the field of plastic surgery. Dr. Matthews emerged from the trial as a symbol of resilience and integrity in the world of plastic surgery. He continued his practice, vowing to uphold the highest ethical standards and to provide guidance and support to his clients while respecting their autonomy.